One of the big news of the last few days is the fact that Joe Biden, after being infected by COVID and recovering, is now positive again. And there is, of course, a big talk about Paxlovid Rebound at the moment. Biden has had Paxlovid Rebound. Fauci also has had Paxlovid Rebound. And actually, Anthony Fauci gave an interview which was quite enlightening about his experience with Paxlovid and the way the disease evolved while he was taking Paxlovid. Let's hear what he has to say.
I reverted back to positive by the antigen test. So it was sort of what people are referring to as a Paxlovid Rebound. And then over the next day or so, I started to feel really poorly. Much worse than in the first go around. Fortunately, I feel reasonably good. I mean, I'm not completely without symptoms.
Earlier this year, Pfizer released a report saying that the rebound cases were very, very rare, very low percentages of cases. So the main question is, what is the actual number of cases of rebound after taking Paxlovid? What are the numbers? Are they negligible? Are these events very rare? Or is it a more common occurrence? And this study, just recently published on the preprint server, is actually asking this question and doing the math and looking at all the numbers of people who have had rebound and symptoms after taking Paxlovid during the period January to June 2022. They looked at a large number of participants and they calculated the cases of Paxlovid rebound cases for vaccinated and unvaccinated people. So let's have a look at what the results, the actual study tells us. And as always, I really want to thank all the viewers, all the subscribers, all the people who comment. Have you been infected by COVID? Have you taken Paxlovid? What is your experience with Paxlovid? Let us know all of this in the comments. Keep on commenting, keep on watching these videos, keep on liking them and subscribing if you have not subscribed yet. Because I will be coming up with a lot more very, very exciting videos on this topic and other topics as well. So that being said, let's get started. The objective was to examine the rates and relative risk of COVID-19 rebound in patients treated with Paxlovid or with Molnupiravir. And also they wanted to compare characteristics of patients who experienced COVID-19 rebound to those who did not. That's something important. So what they did here is that they had a population of 13,644 patients 18 years or older who contracted COVID-19 between January 2022 and June 2022. So this was during the Omicron period. And they were treated with Paxlovid or with Molnupiravir. A larger number was actually treated with Paxlovid. And this was done within 5 days of the COVID-19 infection. And they looked at infections, related symptoms, and hospitalizations which occurred after the treatment with Paxlovid or Molnupiravir. And also something important here is that they did a matching of the population for these two drugs by age, by ethnicity, by sex, race, by pre-existing conditions as well. So all of it is matched so that you can really compare the results of the two drugs, of the two treatments. So let's have a look at the results. So here we have a first result on the rebound outcome. Okay, so here we see that for COVID infections, and this is after the matching, for Paxlovid we have 4.5% of COVID infections within 7 days after stopping the treatment, after the 5-day treatment from Paxlovid. And a bit more, almost 6% for Molnupiravir. COVID symptoms, 2.6%, and hospitalizations 0.67%. Now if we look at the 30-day risk for COVID-19 rebound, so the same people, but now you wait a bit longer, you wait 30 days after stopping the treatment. COVID infections, 7.14%. That's quite a bit, and that's a lot more than the 7-day risk. 7.55% had COVID symptoms within 30 days. And hospitalizations has increased to almost doubled, 1.2%. And you can see that numbers are a little bit higher, but fairly similar, just a little bit higher for Molnupiravir. What were the characteristics of patients who had rebound? So this is quite interesting because in these studies they found out that rebound occurred more often in women and less often in Hispanics, and also participants with comorbidities, organ transplants, immunosuppressant usage, and also tobacco smokers were more at risk of rebound. And you can see here the numbers. Rebound with Paxlovid, 609. No rebound, 10,662. Ages were matched, so average age was roughly the same, 58, 56. Proportions of male and female was roughly the same as well. Comorbidities were important, for example, heart diseases, cancer, hypertension. As you can see here in this column, those are the people who had rebound. Type 2 diabetes, 30 versus 18.8, so that's significant. Overweight and obesity as well. And something interesting as well, COVID-19 vaccine documented in persons. So actually, rebound occurred more often in patients who had COVID vaccine, who had been vaccinated before, 25%, as you can see, versus 19.6% who had no rebound. The vaccination rates were higher in patients who developed COVID-19 rebounds than those who did not. They write here, and that's an important result as well, our study provided evidence that rebound occurred in largely vaccinated real-world populations and that rebound increased over time. Okay, these are two important findings. And also, as we've seen, this rebound increases with time. Okay, so the longer you wait after the treatment, the more likely you are to have rebound. So there is a real risk of rebound, which is more than just a very, very small percentage. And this is oftentimes accompanied with symptoms and sometimes hospitalization. So that's what this study tells us. I hope you enjoyed this factual, scientific-based video. I think it answers quite a few questions that people were asking themselves about Paxlovid and the rebound. Don't forget to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, and to comment, okay? Let us know what is your experience with Paxlovid or with rebound. So thanks a lot again, and I'll see you in the next video.